How good is ClownPierce really at PvP? ClownPierce is known by a lot of stands as one of the best Minecraft PvPers out there. He is also known as the deadliest Minecraft PvPer. But is he really as deadly as everyone thinks? In this video we will find out.
In this video we will be using the 1.9 PvP term list to analyze his skill in each category to determine how good he really is at 1.9 PvP. Link is in the description. In this tier list there is a total of 5 tiers, with top 1 being the best and top 5 being the worst. For example, an average player who does PvP would be around top 4 or top 5. Let's get started.
First, we will determine his skill in swords, also known as FFA. We've seen him fight good players such as 36S Dolly and my Mana. 36S and my Mana are both around at tier 3 in FFA, and they both beat ClownPierce more rounds, which means ClownPierce is at most high tier 3, but also at least high tier 4, since he did put up a great fight against them and also beat a lot of other above average PvP legacy players. Totally not, because everyone on legacy is trash. After analyzing his FFA skills closely, we can see that most of the time he crit spams his opponent, but also combos sometimes in different situations, and they are overall pretty effective. In conclusion, his FFA skill would lie around low tier 3, but not that far from a high tier 3. In pot PvP it is pretty much impossible to determine, since there are like no clips of him doing pot at all. But we do know that ClownPierce is pretty decent at diamond PvP with speed, so he would be at least low tier 4, but no higher than tier 3. In netherite pot PvP, however, is the real question, because it is actually one of, if not his main mode, according to a lot of people. We've seen him beat a player named Tarsus, who is a high tier 3, but that video is irrelevant since Tarsus was nowhere close to the level he is at right now when that video was recorded. Now he is able to beat ClownPierce without that much of a difficulty. This means that ClownPierce would be at most high tier 3. He did also lose pretty bad to Dolly, but that is also irrelevant because the kid itself is in 100% net pot, and Dolly didn't test for the tier list either, so we are unable to use that. After analyzing his gameplay along with other netherite PvPers in different tiers, which includes his aim, movement, and pot and speed, the best estimate would be around low tier 3 for ClownPierce and netherite pot. In Crystal PvP, ClownPierce was actually low tier 3 once, but it was a long time ago, and even though ClownPierce is still decent, he is no longer the level of an actual tier 3. Currently he is estimated to be around a high tier 4 in Crystal PvP, since he is still definitely above average in that category. Finally, in UHC, we've seen him use a similar kick called like Stag Kick, which is basically UHC but worse against players such as Mr. Virus and Aaron. He did beat Aaron, but Aaron at that time was not as good as his level right now, which is a low tier 3. He did also beat Dolly, who is a fairly good PvPer with axe, and similar to UHC Kit, he was beaten by Mr. Virus at the end though. In conclusion, he is estimated to be around either low tier 3 or high tier 4 in UHC. Overall, ClownPierce is around a low tier 3 in FFA, which is pretty good. Low tier 3 in netherite, which is also pretty good. Low tier 3 or high tier 4 in UHC, and high tier 4 in crystals, which is slightly above average. This means that ClownPierce is definitely above average, but still nowhere close being the best.
Also subscribe because Drake says so.